We're just hours away until Hollywood's biggest night, with tonight's Academy Awards set to kick off from LA. The red carpet is back out for the show at the Dolby Theater after 2 years of virtual awards due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This year's show will feature 3 hosts: Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and Regina Hall. And after the controversial scrapping of some technical awards, the show is scheduled to run at a tighter time compared to previous years. And joining us now with his Oscar picks is film critic Richard Crouse. Good morning, Richard. This is our Super Bowl. This is huge.
It is. Yeah, this is huge. And it'll be interesting to see if they can bring it in under 3 hours, or at least right on the nose at 3 hours. My fingers are crossed. They've promised it before and haven't delivered, so...
I know, we'll see. But they've dropped 8 categories or put them on a different night so they could make the show a little bit tighter. But let's talk about the show going back to its original format. Do you think that's a good idea?
I do. Last year was so glum, and it was a pandemic show. They did it at Union Station in Los Angeles, and it just didn't feel like the Academy Awards is supposed to feel, which is kind of fun, kind of frivolous, glamorous. It's where we get to see Hollywood on their biggest night and all their finery, and they parade around like peacocks, and it should be a lot of fun. Last year wasn't. This year they've got 3 hosts, which I think promises at least an interesting twist to the show. Apparently, each of the 3 will helm 1 hour of the show. So I hope that works and keeps it on track, because it's important to keep the energy up, and that's what was missing from last year.
Yeah, and I just want to get your opinion on that, because the last time there was a host was 2018. It was Jimmy Kimmel. He did a great job. He always does. This year they're doing 3 women: Amy, Wanda, and Regina. As you just mentioned, they're doing an hour each. What's your prediction on that? Do you think that's going to be a good idea? That's going to bring in that younger viewership that they're always chasing?
I don't think it will. I don't think it'll bring in a younger viewership. And my only concern about it is that if you watch the show traditionally, in the last hour or so, the host kind of disappears because they're always running long, and so they start cutting things, and the host usually gets jettisoned from that last hour. So I hope they've figured that out so that they can actually use each of these hosts to their fullest extent.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And I wonder who's flipping a coin, because I'd want to go first. Get in, get it over with. Who wants to be in the last hour where people are getting tired, their shoes are off? All right, so let's get in. Let's start talking about some of your picks. For the supporting categories, who are you liking for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, and Best Supporting Actor this year?
Well, for Best Supporting Actress, I think it has to be Ariana DeBose from West Side Story. She plays Anita in that, the same role that won Rita Moreno an Academy Award in 1961. So there's a bit of history on her side. She's fantastic in the movie. She can sing, she can dance, she can act. It's the trifecta there. And she's also won a Golden Globe, a SAG Award, and a BAFTA Award for this role. So she's unassailable. I think that's a definite
I totally
must.
agree with you. And it's so special because it's 60 years since Rita won for that same category. So I think she's a shoo-in too, and she's won all the previous awards. All right, let's talk about supporting actor.
Cody Smith-McPhee from The Power of the Dog, I think, is a lock for this one. The Power of the Dog is coming into the Academy Awards with 12 nominations. I don't think it's going to take anywhere near 12, but I think this is a lock. He's very good in the movie, and he's one of the only characters in the movie that you can really, truly understand their motivations behind what they're doing. So Cody Smith-McPhee, I think, is going to have a pretty good night tonight.
I think it's going to be Troy from Coda. That's just my prediction.
That could easily be. And I think Coda is going to be the upset movie here this year. Every year there's a movie that kind of comes out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, everyone's talking about it the next day. And I think Coda is going to be that movie this year.
All right, so let's get to Best Actor and Best Actress. Who are your picks?
Well, for Best Actress, Jessica Chastain came into award season as kind of an underdog. The Eyes of Tammy Faye, the film she's nominated for, wasn't tremendously popular. Not a lot of people saw it. And while it was a good performance, it was a lot of makeup and hair that went along with it. And sometimes that gets pushed aside simply because it doesn't feel like it's showcasing the performance. It's all about the other stuff. But then as award season went on, she started winning everything. And, most recently, the Screen Actors Guild Award. And when you use the algorithm, the Academy Awards algorithm, which is just simply looking at who's won what over, the span of award season, she is a front runner here. I think her her real competition here is Nicole Kidman for being the
Interesting.
Ricardos.
I think her real competition is going to be Kristen Stewart playing Princess Diana.
Yeah. See, I loved that performance. I liked that movie very much, and I loved that performance. It just doesn't feel like it's her year for me, but I would be very happy if she won.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's talk about Best Actor. Who do you think is going to take it? I'm calling it Will Smith. This is his moment.
Yeah.
He should have won it for Ali. I think this is his year.
I do too. Will Smith hands in a performance in King Richard that is idiosyncratic. Richard Williams was someone who walked his own path and made decisions that often seemed inexplicable, and you couldn't always understand his motivations. So you needed an actor that brings real movie star heft, real movie star charisma to keep us on side with that character for the whole time. And Will Smith does it. But more than just the charisma and the likability that he brings, there's a deep well of talent there that hasn't been rewarded enough, I don't think, over the years. And you're right, Ali should have gave him a shelf full of awards, and it didn't. I think King Richard is the movie for him this year.
Absolutely. And like you were just mentioning, this is a movie that not a lot of people watch King Richard, but his performance, everybody's talking about his performance. So it'll be very interesting if he wins, if afterwards, a lot more people will watch it. And finally, there are 10 movies that are nominated for Best Picture. It's a big category. Who do you think is going to walk away with the trophy?
Well, again, Power of the Dog came into awards season here with 12 nominations for Academy Awards. Everyone initially thought, well, that's the lock. That's what's going to take home the statue. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be Coda. And Coda is this movie on Apple TV Plus, debuted at Sundance. The title is an acronym for Children of Deaf Adults. It is a heartfelt, heartwarming movie that's inspirational, tremendous performances all around in it. And I think because it won the Producers Guild Award, which is, a good indicator of what they're looking at for the Academy Award Best Picture, I think it's going to be Coda's year to kind of upset that Power of the Dog train that seems to have been going all the way through award season. And I just have a feeling that voters are going to vote with their heart and not their head.
Absolutely.
Power of the Dog is an intellectual exercise. This one is heartwarming all the way.
Coda, Belfast, I'm also kind of on the fence. It might. I know it's a big might, but I know we'll have to wait and see. It's all going to be airing tonight right here on CTV at 8 p.m. Do not miss it. Richard, always great to talk to you once again. Film critic Richard Crouse on his Super Bowl. This is his Super Bowl. All right, Richard, have a good one.